What's up, guys? C-Buzz Sports Cards here today. So I picked up these hot packs from eBay. So each one of these is supposed to have either an autograph or a low numbered hit. Let's find out. Are hot packs a scam or are they legit? Here we go. Quick reminder, guys, for this video, we're going to do another giveaway. So we're going to give away this mega box of 2025 Panini Select Football. To win, all you have to do is leave a comment within 7 days of the video being posted. If you can, we ask that you like, subscribe, share. That helps us out a lot. But otherwise, just leave a comment within 7 days. After that, we'll randomly choose a commenter. We'll send you a YouTube notification, and we'll mail you this box of cards for free. So leave a comment. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, here we go. So I picked up a bunch of different hot packs from eBay. So what are hot packs? Well, if you type in hot packs to your eBay search, you will see a lot of different listings come up. So like here's an optic football. It guarantees a downtown, uptown auto, autograph, or a Kings hot pack. They're all different. This one, you got a Topps Chrome Baseball, guarantees an auto. Series 2 guarantees an auto. Here's a Bowman basketball with a guaranteed auto. So pretty interesting. So I bought a couple of these a few weeks ago. They were for Topps Series 2, I think. One was guaranteed to contain a gold auto numbered to 50 or less. And then the other one was guaranteed to contain either an auto or a relic. And they panned out. One of them, I made a short video so you can see one of my shorts. I think it says hot packs, are they legit or a scam? And so you can watch what I found in that. But I was surprised. Both of them hit. And I think one of the packs was like $80 and the other one was like 20 or 30. So I thought, well, okay. I have no idea how they do that. Don't know how they figure it out. Now with those packs, on the Topps fat packs, the wrapper is a little bit sort of clear, see-through. So I thought, well, maybe they can see through. I don't know. I don't know if they have scanners. I have no idea how they do it. I don't know. I'm slightly amazed, but slightly concerned at the same time. You know, if people are able to look into these packs, do they know? If it's an auto, do they know like who autographed the card? You know what? I don't know. I'd like to figure out more about what's going on with this. So yeah, but anyway, so if you look, there's all sorts of different hot packs. Like here's a Topps Chrome Jumbo guaranteed auto hot pack. So I'm curious. First off, I bought more. Are they all going to hit? Are they all going to be legit? And then, you know, what will we hit? If we do hit, what will we hit inside? I don't know. So here's a number of different listings just to give you guys a taste. I'm going to show you guys the ones that I picked up. So let's go to my purchase history. So here we go. I got a couple that have not showed up yet from, looks like Rip It and Flip It Sports Cards. I've got a Heritage from Rip It and Flip It. That one did show up, so we're going to open that one up. Oh, I guess it's not here. I have one Heritage that's here, so let's see. It must be a different one. Okay, this one. I have this one. Double Trouble. So the Topps Heritage 2026, it's supposed to have an auto. So we're going to find out. I paid $50 for that. And then we've got a number of packs here from seller Miss Domain. So the prior two packs I purchased, I believe, were through Miss Domain 1. That's a seller that seems to have the most listings for these hot packs, so I bought a number of different packs. So let's just lay them out here. We've got, change my screen up for you guys. So here we go. We've got the Prism. It's supposed to have a green shimmer Prism auto, numbered to 5. We've got the Prism basketball, guaranteed gold Prism, numbered to 10. What else do we have? We've got 24 Prism football, supposed to have a green shimmer Prism auto numbered to 5 or less, or numbered to 5, excuse me. We've got gold prism auto out of 10 in the 25 prism. We've got the Bauman basketball. It's guaranteed an orange auto. And we've got, now this is interesting. This is the 2018 Bauman baseball. It guarantees a 101 black mojo. So that'll be interesting to see what we hit in there. You know, and let's just look at the packs. Does it look like they've been tampered with? No, it doesn't. Not at all. I mean, they look totally fresh. You know, I don't know if there is a way. It doesn't look like anything's been peeled on the edges. Everything feels normal. I don't see any indication whatsoever of tampering. So I just, you know, I'm curious. Because to me, it's like this. If you know that there's an autograph or a superfractor, like, okay, let's say there's a 101 Black Mojo superfractor in here. If you know that, then what, like, do you also know what player's card it is? You know, and then, I mean, because obviously if it was super desirable, you wouldn't want to sell it or get rid of it. I mean, you just open it and sell the card, you know, for whatever, thousands of dollars. So, you know, are they just playing the odds because they know, hey, there's a number of Black Mojo superfractors, and on average, you know, some of them just don't have value because they're players that are not in the game anymore or whatever, don't have any resale value. You know, are they just playing odds? You know, I don't know. I have no idea. But this is what I want to figure out and dig into. So we've got another Topps Chrome here. That's guaranteed to have a 101 superfractor. So we'll see. So I think we're going to just get ready to go right into this. Let's go like this. Let me just get set up. Let's see. Let's start. What are we going to start with? Okay, I've got a Topps Heritage. This was from Double Trouble 2011 up there. Let's start with this one. I'd love it to be an Ohtani, but if they know that there's an auto in there, I'm just wondering what else do they know. So here we go. Let's hop into this. This one is guaranteed to have an auto card. So let's see. Will it pan out? Will it pan out? Looks like we got something back there. That's probably the auto is my guess, but we'll enjoy the whole pack. Keyshaw, Barger, Yamamoto. Been hitting a lot of Yamamoto lately. Okay, there's an auto. Jim Rice. Not numbered. I mean, you hit the auto. So there you go. Brady House rookie. Cool card. We got a Kyle Manzardo. Jackson Jobe. Cool finish. I've not opened any Topps Heritage. This is my first one. Mizorowski rookie card. Like that. DeGrom. I mean, cool pack. $50. You know, I'm curious how they know this and how they figure it out. So I hit the auto. I mean, they provided what they offered. I mean, that's what they guaranteed, and the auto hit. So then we got a Miz, a couple other cool cards. So, all right. So that one's legit. Interesting. So I'm 3 for 3 on hot packs. My feeling is that I'm just not going to hit big names on the hot packs. That's my guess, right? So let's go to, now we'll go into this Topps Chrome. So it's a guaranteed orange auto out of 25. I paid $98 for this pack. So let's take a look. And let's hop into it. will we hit any big players? That's the question. Will we hit any big autos out of these? And like I say, I'm guessing we won't. I don't know why, but the problem is I just don't know how they're doing this. So, okay, looks like we got something here. All right. We got Tyler Smith on the Bucks out of 25. It's a sticker auto. 5 out of 25. So again, the hot pack delivers. If you guys know what the deal is with these, maybe I'm just a total idiot and this is like a long time scam that people know about. I don't know. I've not heard anything about it. I've not been able to find much on it. How do they know? How do they know? You know, because if again, it's just the thing here is if you know that there's an orange auto to 25, are they just playing the odds that, okay, on average, most orange autos to 25 aren't good, so they're just going to sell the cards and, you know, let a couple big autos slip through the cracks here and there? Or do they also know what player it's going to be on the card because they're able to figure it out somehow? I don't know. But we hit our orange auto, so we're 2 for 2. Where I'm really curious is on some of the bigger cards. So now the next one, we're going to do 24 Prism Basketball. Guaranteed gold auto to 10. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, looks like something. Okay, we got Marcus Sasser. Right there, Johnny Davis. Is that only 3? Okay, we got a card stuck. Okay. Johnny Davis. It's a sticker auto. 2 out of 10. As advertised. All right. Definitely not making money on these packs, I'll tell you that much. I don't think so, at least. Not familiar with Johnny Davis, but yeah, we'll see. Cool card. Wish it was a good player, but like I say, I had a feeling if we actually hit the cards that were advertised that we weren't going to hit big names. That's just kind of, I don't know. I'm a little baffled here by this whole thing. I'm glad that it's legit, though, that what they're selling is real, that, you know, like, because it would really suck if you bought the cards and there was just, you know, no auto, no hit. I mean, wouldn't like that. All right, so let's get into, there's supposed to be a green shimmer prism auto out of 5 in this one. So let's see what we got in here. This is the 24 prism. All right, we got a Thurman Thomas. And we have something green, that's for sure. Ben Skoranek. All right, we got a Patrick Queen. And then Javon Curse. So we got a green shimmer. 1 out of 5. Patrick Queen. Cool card. Paid $150 for that pack. Not hitting any big names yet, that's for sure. You know, and this was more, I bought these really to make a video on it just because I was curious. I figured it makes for a good video, right? I'm curious to see what you guys think. If anybody knows about this, if anybody knows what's going on, if you guys bought these before, do you know these resellers? Do you know how they're doing it? I don't know. Just leave a comment. I'm very curious about this. All right, we got the 23, another green shimmer, 23 prism, green shimmer auto out of 5 guaranteed in this one. So let's see. Looks like we got green. Tarheeb Still, Cameron Kinchins. And we got an Antonio Gibson on sticker, followed by a CD Lamb. So we got another green shimmer prism. Now, if it was an auto and they just guaranteed an auto, okay, you know, sometimes in certain hobby boxes, the auto pack would go in the same spot. You know, I've seen that type of thing happen, right? And maybe they're opening through a box and you set the one pack aside, and okay, we opened all the packs, we never hit the auto. Well, we know this one pack has an auto. Um, so yeah, I know that way for sure. You could, by process of elimination, you could know, okay, there should be an auto in this pack. Sometimes Panini or Topps, I've seen it where they've forgotten to put an auto in the box, or they just missed. It was a QC issue. So I don't know. Interesting. They have to have some sort of a scanner. I mean, it'd be really bad if they were unpackaging these and rewrapping them. If that was like a thing, like I don't know if you could print the wrapper and rewrap them. That'd be messed up. I mean, that would be messed up. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look like the wrapper's been tampered with, but maybe a person could have a printing company print the wrapper and repackage them. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. I'm not sure. Otherwise, you think about scanners and I don't know. I'm very curious. Okay, so we got our green shimmer. All right, now we're going to do another. So, would we get 2 of these? Let me see here. All right, let's see what's in this one. I think this is another green Prism Auto out of 5, maybe. And then we'll save the biggest for the last. All right, we got Andy Reid, Jacoby Myers, and then Chris Braswell. So, I mean, the one theme is none of these are big players, right? I mean, these are cards where we'll look at the end. I don't think many of these cards are going to have much value at all. I mean, if these were big players, these would be great cards. I mean, they look great. Finish is great. But, Antonio Gibson, I don't know, that might be the best we've done so far, but he's not a Patriots running back anymore. At least I don't think he is. Unless he's like third string. Because, now they have Travion Henderson and Ramondre. Okay, so we got a couple packs left. We've got these 3. So we'll do the Bowman. I think I have 1 Bowman basketball. Yeah, we'll do the Bowman. So this guarantees an orange out of 25. And again, none of these packs look tampered with. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Let's pull up the big cam. Here we go. So, Jaylen Brown, Jeremiah Shai. Yeah, this is it. Okay, Ryan Dunn. 20 out of 25. Sticker. Again, not a huge name. We paid $98 for that pack. There's definitely some surface issues on that card. There's scratching up and down. It's a little odd. Even on the sticker, like the whole way. I don't know if I think you guys can probably see that. See it on the sticker? See that? So, I don't know. I'd like to crack into this to figure out how are they doing this. Are these repacks where they printed the pack and repackaged them? So it's like a forged wrapper? I mean, that'd be one way to do it. You just buy, a bunch of base and then pick up some cheap auto cards for a few bucks of no-name players, throw them in, and you sell the pack for, the pack costs you $10 to put together, and you sell it for $98. I don't know. Maybe that's a way. Because there's something going on. I don't know what it is. They are selling what they're describing, meaning, they're saying you're going to get an orange auto in this pack, and the orange auto comes. I don't know what's going on with the scratching there, though. It's almost like the card was handled more. Let's see, do the other ones have? The Gilgis, it looks good. And these are paper. All right, well, we got a couple more. All right, last two packs. So definitely we've not hit any big players. I didn't think we would. I mean, you'd think out of what, 6, 7, 8 autograph. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, or is it 7? Yeah, 7 packs so far. 7 autos. Not one big name. I mean, not even like a mediocre name. They're all pretty much low to no value. So these last two, I believe, are supposed to have. So this one's supposed to have a 101 Black Mojo refractor. So let's see. Let's find out. I see something black. It's for sure. Freeman on the Braves. Okay. And there we go. And it is a 101 Black Mojo refractor. No name. Nick Gordon. Twins. I'm a Twins fan. I'm up in Minnesota. I don't know who Nick Gordon is. I don't think he's around anymore, but that is a black 101. Paid $136 for the pack. I don't think the card is probably worth that much. We'll take a look on some of these just out of curiosity maybe, but all right, I'll set that one up. And then we got the last pack. I think same thing. This is supposed to be a superfractor, I believe, in this pack of tops. Here, let's go like this. So that was the Bowman. And then we've got right here the Topps 101 Superfractor Auto, guaranteed 21 Topps Chrome. All right, let's take a look. Flip it over. I see some gold. There's a Superfractor. Which no-namer will it be? Because we know it's going to be a no-namer, I think. Wow. Okay. Sherton Apostle. I gotta say, these are just great looking cards. I've never had a super wow, it's scratched up really bad on the back. Something's going on with these. Super scratched up. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. I'm going to try to show that on the camera. I don't think it's going to translate. So for me, I can see a huge gouge in the card up here. Yeah, there's a big gash. You can't see it on the camera, but in person you can see a big gouge there and there. And there's other scratches. So I think that helps us solve this mystery a little bit. And I think what's going on, I had to guess, I think somehow these are being repacked. I don't believe that these are fresh packs, because now on a few of the autos, we've seen autos that they're scuffed up, they're scratched up. What I was going to say before I found the gouges, I was going to say that I've never held a 101 Topps Superfractor in my hand before, not raw. I've seen them, but I've never held one in my hand raw. These are beautiful cards. And it doesn't quite translate to the camera, but like the edges are a little bit thicker. There's something about them that feels different than your other parallels, even your to fives or tens or whatever. There's something different. I don't know what it is, but these are really cool. I mean, they're really cool cards. Um, just the finish on the top, the round circles, the way it pops, the depth. I mean, it's really cool. I gotta say that. Um, yeah, wow. And then it's like there's the honeycombs or gold circles, and then at a different angle, you can see there's smaller ones that make up the bigger. I don't know if you guys can see that on the sides. Really, really cool. Yeah, those are cool cards. Pretty neat. Um, but so, all right, enough with looking at the card. That's our packs. I'll put this one in top loader because why not? But yeah, there's a bunch of gouging here. Let's look at this, the Black Mojo. This one's in good shape. No, there's a surface scratching again. It's like vertical. And for some reason on these hits, these were all ordered from seller Miss Domain, and then the Heritage was ordered from a different seller, Rippin' Hot Packs, I think. So all of the other ones are from the same seller, Miss Domain. Every time I bought a pack from her, which this is the second time, I did two a few weeks ago. Both of them hit autos, and I thought, well, let's do a few more and make a video and see what's going on. They all hit. They all had what was described. To me, it's just you can't. How are you gonna sell a pack and say, yeah, I know there's gonna be a green shimmer out of 5 auto in there? Something's going on. Whether you're opening the pack and resealing it, which these packs didn't look opened and resealed. You have a scanning device. I don't know what kind of scanning device would be used, and then how you'd see through the layers of each card. To me, the only thing that makes sense, like, look, we just have to use common sense here, is the packs themselves, the actual wrapper is not real. That's the only thing I can bring it to. Look, there's packaging plants all over the world, all over the country. There's printers all over the world, all over the country. So what would be the most obvious thing? Someone's printing these wrappers and then repackaging the cards as if they're brand new. That's the only thing I can think of, right? And when you look at some of the hits, there's a weird thing where some of them have this vertical scratching. Like this one has it on the face, not terribly. This one had some big vertical gouging on the back. That was actually pretty bad. I mean, again, you can't see it on the camera, but it's definitely there, definitely an issue, like not cool. So I think they're finding these cards. Oh, let's not forget this one. This had excessive vertical scratching. I don't know what it is, just surface blemishing. It's these vertical lines on the sticker and the card. And look, that might happen every once in a while from Topps or Bowman, but not this often, and usually not to that extent. So that tells me that the card is being handled a little more than it should be, and probably more than just at the Panini or the Bowman or the Topps factory. This is being handled by some sort of a purchaser, and I think they're repacking them. I think if I had to guess, I think these are repacks. Would I recommend these? No. Nope. Because you're not going to hit a big name. It's clear. We had 8 different autos. Look, if I bought 8 boxes of Topps or Bowman or Panini, out of the 8, I'm going to hit some names I know for sure, right? These are 8 auto packs. I didn't know any of the names. Not one, except Antonio Gibson. Only guy I know. Right? So we had Gibson, Chris Braswell, Patrick Queen, Johnny Davis, Tyler Smith, Ryan Dunn, Nick Gordon, and Sherton Apostle. And I gotta mention, we'll bring back the Jim Rice. So that's kind of cool. I don't know Jim Rice. I'm assuming he's a good Red Sox player from back in the day, but nice autograph. Look at those guys. They knew how to sign a name. So money spent, was it worth it? Absolutely not. Not even close. Right? So we spent 273, 136. So there's about 400, 500, 640, 748, 9, 970, 1,000, a little over $1,000. And what do we get back in cards? I don't know. Some of these might have some value. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick look at and see if there's any value, and then we'll wrap this up. So let's go 101 Super Fractor Topps Chrome. Let's go Topps Chrome. This is 2021. Let's just see. JD Martinez. Let's go like the Super Fractor Auto Topps Chrome MLB. Yeah, Altuve would be a nice one to hit. Just trying to see if we can find like let's go like this. Let's go low to high. Yeah, it's tough to say here. I don't know. I'll list some of these just for the heck of it, because maybe there's somebody out there that'll want a card of one of these guys. And maybe, let's just go like this. Let's see, Sherton Apostle is even playing. So he is, no, nope. Doesn't look like it. Looks like his last stats are 2020 on Texas, batted 100, had 2 hits. Interesting. Not much baseball news on him for the last 4 years, so I don't know that anyone's going to really want that card a whole lot unless they're trying to sell repacked hot packs as though they were new. Let's go like this. Let's go Antonio Gibson auto. Let's see here. Antonio Gibson auto 2025. I mean, there's a Prism Choice auto, $7. I mean, here's a Colossal patch auto, $30. So the green Prism, I don't think is going to be. Here's an out of 25. Now the other problem is how many of these are actually selling. How many people are out there buying Antonio Gibson up right now? I don't think many. So yeah, value-wise, no, we didn't. Maybe we can get $100 back. Maybe a couple $100 back if we're super lucky. My kids do a card stand / lemonade stand at the end of the driveway. Like, these cards are probably going to go in there for like $10. You know, like this one, I'll probably just try to list it for 15-20 because it's a green shimmer out of 5. Why not? Same thing. You know, I'll do a little more research on some of the players. If we're lucky, see what's up with Patrick Queen. Is he still playing? Yeah, he's still playing. So he's on the Steelers right now. Final year of his 3-year, $41 million contract. So you know what? He is probably one of the better players that we pulled here. Let's go Patrick Queen auto. Yeah. Let's check out. Let's go to sold and see, are people buying his. Now this is when he's on the Ravens. He's on the Steelers now. So yeah, I mean he's got stuff that's selling a little bit here. Out of 199, 950, 550. Yeah. 50 to 25 tie-dye. All right, you know, this is a card. Maybe I'll be able to sell this card for $100, give or take. Maybe I can get some money out of that one. Point being, I mean, we're not getting our $1,000 back. There's no way. I mean, I kind of figured that going in. If we hit autos, I doubt we're hitting big ones, just because it doesn't make sense, right? You know, people, however they're doing this, they're not going to be letting, you know, the Mahomes or the, you know, whatever, the big auto names, they're not going to be letting those out. It's not going to be like Cooper Flag and Otani and Mahomes and these guys. They know what's in the pack already, you know. However they're doing that, they're not letting the big ones go. So somehow they're able to figure out either what's in the pack and let the low value ones go out, or what I think is they're making the pack themselves. They're sourcing these cards for cheap and then, you know, putting whatever, 10, $20 worth of cards in a pack and selling the pack for 50, 60, 70. I don't know. But I'm going to wrap this up. I would love to hear you guys chime in on this. I'm curious what you guys think. Again, if anybody knows more, comment. I'd be interested to do more research, find out a little more. I just recommend, if you want to try these for fun, you know, try a couple for fun, but otherwise, like, I don't think they're worth it. I think it's just, unfortunately, another scam, you know, and there's a lot of scams out there in the world. It's just another scam. How it's being pulled off is the only question. So, yeah. All right, guys. Last thing, remember to leave a comment, enter the giveaway. We're going to give away this box of Select right here, so just leave a comment within 7 days of the video being posted, and then we'll randomly choose a commenter. I'll mail you this box of cards, and yeah, we'll send you a notification to get in touch, and then swap email info and contact info, excuse me, and then I'll mail you the box of cards. So we won't ask you for money or anything like this. It's totally free. It's just a way to say thanks for watching. So, all right, guys, C-Buzz Sports Cards. This was fun. This was interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, keep ripping, keep chasing. Out.